I think the draft is great. I think NP definitely has the upper hand, but we also said that in their kind of, top.
Up top, they're going to be able to go on a 14-37, bringing him low. That is going to be first blood. Aggressive picks it up. That's a great way to start for VGJ. And maybe with Envy very far forward, they can do it. Thinking about going for the courier, but instead just rotate in towards mid. There's the crush. The counterplay onto Freeze. Actually, Envy going to get stunned from far away. Getting up close and personal, but Freeze goes down first. They take down SVG as well. So 2 go down for NP. MSS up in the top. Still getting his farm on, waiting for any of those, but Freeze finds himself a quick pick, and that's going to be SVG going down.
It's getting a little greedy, going for that enemy bounty room. Pays the price.
Well, top lane, ROTK, ulti going to be popped. They do still have duel, thinking about going onto him now. This should be a duel win in just a second. Well, maybe not. Global Silence comes out. They aren't going to get the win, and they're not even going to get the kill onto him. Now Stormsteward shows up, going to pop the grave onto MSS, but should still be able to be ran down. I do believe stun is not going to come, but they have the damage with the Remnant.
And it feels like Aui's got one queued up as well.
Oh, all right. What do you think about the Troll Blink? Do you like it?
I'm sure it's fine. Any kind of initiations, you just got to follow up.
Well, this is the start of it now. Everybody's going to blink in on top of the ABBA. And ROTK was there a second ago, but now the tower's going to be gone too.
30-second cooldown, but it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Freeze jumping in, aggressive. Not the best fight there for them as the crush hits onto ROTK. Ulti popped.
Wait for the duel and the global.
All right, we're seeing it. There's going to be the duel. Global Silence comes out as well, but they're actually losing this fight with the Legion Commander. Grave going to come out and keep MSS alive, but now Freeze is going to chase. Couple more right clicks is going to bring him low. Now they moved on, going to be able to catch another. SVD trying to create some separation. Hits a 4-person stun, but aggressive, still there on top of Aui. Freeze finds a double, now looking for SVG. Going to be able to run him down as well. They're all over him, 3 dead. NP. Yeah, we saw in that special, of course, the cheerleader captain, he takes him down and then cheers his team on. They'll take that win. Duel in the bottom lane. FY pops the ulti as well. This potentially could be another one. Eternal Envy ends up taking down aggressive,
he turned into a tree.
What?
No way.
Oh my God, they don't know.
It's yellow.
All right, they got him. They're on top of him now, but FY still going to get brought down.
You know, like we saw at that bottom fight, they kind of ended up, you know, proccing the bat and all of them. Poor Crystal Maiden here.
Yeah, this one hurts, and a quick duel win as well, up to 38 damage.
There you go.
Oh,
they're going for
Freeze. They want a party. CM's gone, but the party's going to continue. The Yule Scepter lift off, take off the silence for the moment, but the crush connects. Freeze in trouble. He's going to drop. Now looking for more ROTK. He's going to get ran down as well. They're in his face, aggressive, looking to try and turn this, and FY actually thought about going for the ulti there, turning it onto aggressive, pops BKB. Howie continuing the chase. Rage is there. Can they find any way to catch him and run him down, though? Does not. Oh! MSS picks it up with the overwhelming odds. Just feels to be have been an all-out assault on the early stages, and NP definitely pulling it back in and getting in the face of VGJ, but they still have to respect that Storm Spirit and the Lifestealer Bomb. As far as the next couple of fights and how you see them working out, we saw that one big group up in the bottom lane for NP, but then on the retreat they kind of got shut down.
Roshan's going down quick. I think VGJ wants to defend.
Well, FY is there, has an Invisor and ready to go in. There's also an ABBA on the other side, diving in deep for this one. FY goes out with the Bottomless Strike, but they do get the Global Silence off. That is going to be Freeze dead because of the Legion Commander, and now chasing for more. Lifestealer under assault, going to get ran down. They're going to be able to get another big bad crush off. The CM ulti is pretty good, but it's not going to be enough, it does not look like. Oh man, 3 dead for VGJ. Aggressive, turning to fight. Blinked away from him though is the Troll Warlord, going into range for him. Still some good armor toggling there. And RTK doing his best in the mid lane, but it looks like it is going to be NP winning this fight and potentially going to be getting a full wipe as ROTK trying his best but will not run down MSS.
And a huge fight for NP. Not only do they win that fight 5-0, but they also get Roshan, and they're poised to go high ground here. And Abaddon's not up for 30 seconds, so I think they're going to get a set of racks.
Just a bombardment of right clicks coming in from NP. The minus armor that you have there, the duel that's been so effective at shutting down the Storm Spirit, and that's not to mention the Global Silence. This is what the panel said could always happen, and now they're making it work. Freeze, you got to be careful there, buddy. Okay.
That's an option as well. So maybe if they see that press the attack, they can force press the attack by going on Troll and then they could potentially go on Dazzle. Like, now go Dazzle.
All right, they're thinking about it. SVG, they pop Rage on aggressive. Freeze instead decides going to the Troll. There's going to be the duel onto the Lifestealer, bringing him fairly low. The Grave has already come out, saving Aoi 2000, and now turning onto that Legion Commander. MSS is down. They've already taken down SVG as well. So with the Aegis now down, this is an opportunity to go in as well. They're bringing down Troll, starting to take him low. The CM ulti, they managed to find a kill. The crowd, the adoration, it's coming out live. They've been able to take down 1437 as well. MSS, is he scouted in the trees? Is he really in there? They don't spot him. Oh, MSS, the trees are there. Do they take him out? Oh, they get the lift up at the last second.
He's pretending to be Monkey King.
Monkey King cosplay out of the Legion, but what a great fight for VCJ.
Hit the buildings, it might be a little bit tougher.
Wow, and I mean, NP feeling very bold right now. They're just gonna turn it.
This is such an NP thing to do, man. Like, this is the stupid stuff that NP is just like, yep, guys, let's smoke and backdoor this Bears. We have the damage. I mean, I don't know if it's a good play or a bad play, but it's an NP play. Buybacks on, I think Slardar could potentially buyback in this next team fight. Really anyone, I think. This next, if they can get an Aegis on Storm Spirit, oh, here we go. Global.
Wow, Global popped immediately, just gonna drop him. ROTK dead.
He actually cannot cast his ultimate when he's silenced, and I believe they have the, the upgraded
Shadowblade, Silver Edge?
Silver Edge, sorry, I was misplacing the name of the item.
That's a really cool combination, so it doesn't automatically activate that.
Yeah, so if your passives get disable on a bat, and you have to trigger it yourself, but if you're global silenced, you can't click it.
Wow.
So, but he buys back, there's no duel, and there's no silence.
Oh, immediate silence from Freeze, what a play. It's gonna be a Grave though to keep him alive for the moment, lifting up on the Troll as well. He is inside the Monkey King's ultimate, it's gonna be dropped out of there already, but Abaddon's still in this fight. Hadbot back, but they're doing so much damage. Aoi is gonna drop, and now looking to take this a little bit further. Freeze, he smells blood, gonna take down that Dazzle, now gonna pull an Eternal Envy. Oh, NP, it looked good sir for so long, but now they're gonna lose the Legion as well. Killing spree for Freeze, and the crowd is loving it.
Did you see that FY taunt?
Oh my God.
Monkey King was dancing. He's happy.
They have buyback on a couple of different heroes, but already a huge swing into the favor of VCJ as they storm high ground. Everybody buying back, but they are not dissuaded in the slightest.
No Troll Warlord for 60 seconds. Don't think they have any reason to turn around.
What a great decision by ROTK to buy back and come and contest that fight. Another silence coming out from Freeze. This guy looks like he's hacking here. My God.
And that's that. Now they have 35 seconds. I think they can go back for Roshan. ROTK pings it out. First rack's taken by VCJ.
And it was just at the drop of a hat too. You blink and you would have missed it. How quickly they were able to take that fight. And what do you feel like it was, that big determining factor that swinged it around into their favor?
They were lacking cooldowns. No global silence, no Legion Commander duel. Troll Warlord had no BKB, so he went in, he got Yules, he got disabled by Crystal Maiden, he got grabbed by Storm Spirit, and then he just died. He took a ton of magic damage from Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden used her entire ultimate onto the Troll, and Troll Warlord, 23k net worth, didn't really have the opportunity to auto attack anyone because his BKB was on cooldown.
And it did really feel like, I loved the combination that we had there of Troll Warlord blinking in and getting the Silver Edge off, and then they destroy Abaddon. But the problem is that afterwards, like you said, they can't take that subsequent fight after the buyback.
It's a big problem. Those are plays that win you team fights and win you matches.
Freeze certainly putting on a show, and that was the thing too, is that a lot of people had questions about his ability going into Starladder and going into the rest of the other events that he's been a part of, but his problem was never technical skill, it was always decision making, and with this many legends on your team, that's something that you're going to catch up on really quickly.
Yeah, we see so many teams picking up these new kind of mid players. Oh, there we go.
Well, Aegis down. Can they do it again though? I mean, they're assaulting the high ground right now. Aggressive continues to hit it. They don't really have an answer. Tier 3 down. ROTK's taking a lot of damage, and his ulti is going to be pop crushed now. Connects onto 3, but Free is deciding to go in. There's the Grave, keeping him alive. Aoi is still deep, but will not be taken down in the midst of that ulti. Another lift up. Yule Scepter is there. They decide to go back in with SVG, the 4 staffs. keeping Freeze alive. Aggressive, continuing to be ran down. They have Scotty from Owie. Oh, nice Glimmer Cape there to keep him alive for the moment. Now they pull back into Dazzle, trying to turn. A Grave used on himself as well as the press the attack. A good stun comes in from SVG, but they've taken down Owie. Now going to take more. MP are dropping like flies, and VGJ might just have done it. And GG is called.
It's too bad. I mean, props to VGJ. Really, really cool game. We saw someone kind of handle, being out team fought, build the items necessary that they needed to win the game, and really, really amazing plays from Storm Spirit, I think. Freeze did awesome.
Yeah, you can see him right there smiling.